I'm gonna be reacting to The Day I Became a God, episode 1. And of summer reaction. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright. Interesting start so far. With the whole white background thing. Going by the way she's talking in the past tense, though, I wonder if we're gonna see everything that happened before she got to that point, or if she's just reminiscing about the past and we're gonna either way, I cannot wait to find out. Gotta say, the backgrounds look strikingly beautiful. And he's got the moves. Yo, that jumper was sick. I wanted to see if it was gonna go in the bucket. Down. Bark. I like how she's talking about herself in like a plural form. There's like a there's been like an ode in one resurgence this season because even Warlords of Security also has the Odin elements. Would she even be able to pull off the game though? She's a bit small, so it's gonna be hard for her to get her shot off. But you know what? She might actually surprise us all. The thing is that we haven't seen enough to know whether she's either going through a Chuny phase or if she's actually a god. That's the thing. We have no way of knowing yet. Oh! She, for them to actually believe that, she's gonna have to do like a Steph Curry like feat. Let's hope she has better free throwing skills than Shaq or LeBron James. Let's hope. Oh man. Hey, at least let her shoot the shot first. Sure, that's what I'm like, alright. I want to see her stuff in their spot. Whoa. The thing is, though, the way she said it, she looked absolutely serious. I mean, he's got a good point. I like his sense of this. Oh. I love you had a serious answer for that. I like how you just slightly fell in for the trap though and took the bait. Oh, that was a pretty cool name. Whoa! I just love how her clothing stays still clean after rolling all over that sand and grass. That's the most impressive stuff there. I just love how when she's talking, it just looks so fucking epic. I'm pretty sure those aren't dogs, they're just puppies, and she probably has little birdies. Oh, what a little bundle of joy. Oh! Yeah, but the way he's saying it seems like he wants something more with his female friend, going by his facial expression. I have a feeling though she's gonna fail epically in behaving, and I cannot wait to see the end. Oh, that's a cute little doggy. Probably gonna think it's some kind of magical wand or something, or some kind of sword. Talk about her being ahead of the curve there. Leaving up to the own name label. Able to predict when it's gonna rain. The only thing that would make that the only that make her outfit even more perfect is for her to wear an eye patch and have a little hammer around, and that would complete the whole own an image she's trying to go for. You know, she might have been able to predict that, or just really. Guys, even the animation of the crowds looks pretty damn good too. They're actually hand drawing them instead of just going for robotic CG. It is a library though. Wouldn't be surprised if Vision only has little siblings, and that's why she's absolutely calm. Oh! Oh shit! Damn, the way you said it so easily! I mean, hey, it's better for him to find out. So even though it's a hit towards his probably hit towards his self I mean, hey, I don't think he'd be pushing her though. If anything, he figured out that trying to pursue a further relationship with Izanami chick would not have gone well. So if anything, even though he feels that pain, that actually gets rid of a degree of uncertainty there. Hey, with the technology that's around nowadays, it wouldn't be surprising. That is so adorable. I mean, even if she pulls off a Soseki impression, she probably had a lot of prep time in studying a lot of the general historical figures. That's if she succeeds in pulling off an act. Yeah. I mean, hey. She ain't fooling anyone. Okay, that doesn't sound too pricey. Gotta admit that does look pretty good actually. Shit. Even like the golden kanji cider. I wonder if that man bet on the horse racing. Oh. Okay, now he's gonna lose his money for doubting her. He just jinxed himself. Okay, that kind of makes it scary. That means the prediction of the world ending in 30 days might actually. Oh, wow. If I was gonna be asking her, so predict this game and predict this game, and I'd be betting my money on her predictions, I'd be like, you know what, might as well try to profit off of this. Damn, that's what I. This man has to That's what I was thinking. I would have listened to the girl. I would have bet my money. Yes, he's got the right idea. No, I would have stayed too. I'd be like, you know what? I want the money. I mean, if the world's gonna truly end in 30 days, I might as well just throw. Mm. He kind of does. I mean, that's an epic feat predicting the exact position of the horses. That's an impressive ass feat. You know, if I were my biggest question would be, is there anything to prevent the destruction of the world? That's what I would be asking. Huh. Hey, I'd wish for the world to not be destroyed in 30 days. Wish for that, dude. Just wish for the world not to be destroyed. Yeah, he pretty much did that various times. Oh. Bossy, though. He's gotta. But even if, even if she was able to control people, getting someone's love in that case wouldn't be gratifying though, because then the other person wouldn't legitimately love you or like you. Huh? Hmm. I just hope he doesn't end up regretting the wish though. I mean, there are some people that switch up their sports at the last second. I mean, hey, that's not a bad idea because all things considered, some athletes do switch sports when they're like in their late teens. An example would be someone like Kyler Murray. He was playing a mix of basketball and football and ended up specializing on football as a quarterback. And then you have instances where Pascal Siakam, I believe, didn't learn how to play basketball until age 15 or 16. So it's not too late to switch sports. He's got the athleticism already built in from playing basketball. So if anything, I'd say his odds are pretty decent. Just got to go through with it. Huh? Huh? Oh. Even though I thought she said it's a miracle, doesn't mean it was impossible. Look at all the wings and all the feathers in the background. It actually kind of is. But then again, yeah, she does have the right perspective. If he gets rejected, then at least that uncertainty is going to be completely gone from his life. So you might as well go for it. It looks all scenic there. Alright, I'm gonna root for our boy though. Even though this probably been a failure. I'm gonna appreciate his hustle and his bravery. Aww. I mean, we all knew he was gonna fail, but... Damn! I started like something shattered. But hey, you know what? He tried his best. He was brave. I gotta, you know what? I gotta clap. Because at least now we can move on emotionally. How is he gonna explain it to the parents? That's a good point. That only works for Nechi manga. Whoa! But why? I mean, don't get me wrong, that's good for them, but so seriously, why? Okay, I wonder, does he have like abilities of persuasion for a way? Holy! Oh, sup, Natsuki Subaru. Oh, there's no end credits visuals. Okay, okay. Now this episode was awesome. I loved it. I'm gonna rate this one straight up a 9 out of 10. It was fantastic. Because, yeah, there's no ED visuals, so I'm just gonna talk while the ED's playing because there's really nothing. And that makes me want that it was 9 out of 10 worthy. Oh yeah, I want some trivia, Natsuki Subaru. Oh sweet, it's nice that our scores lined up perfectly at a 9 out of 10 status. But yeah, I wanna hear some trivia. And while you type it out, I'm gonna give off my rating. Thought it was 9 out of 10 worthy because for one, thought the comedy was great. Two, it did a great job in building up that tough emotional moment for our main boy when he confessed to Izanami. Oh, okay. Then I gotta say, Natsuki Hane is doing a good job. That's why I felt. Oh, okay. That's why I thought the voice sounded familiar because I remember watching Tokyo Ghoul, all the episodes. Thank you for the info. That actually excites me even more about this series. Hell yes. And as for the voice performances, he did a great job. Oh, that's a pretty damn lit voice cast then. All right. But yeah, I gotta admit, all the performers did a fantastic job. And then another thing I like about this episode too, aside from the great voice performances, I thought that when our main boy was rejected, I thought he was pretty brave and going through with it, you know. I haven't seen Charlotte yet, and I haven't seen Baku no Hero, but I have heard voice performances from both of the actresses, from the actress before though. Definitely. But yeah, thank you for the info. That's actually fun to read. And then another thing too I liked about this episode though, I actually liked our main girl, Odin. Thought she was hilarious. And on top of that, I actually like the randomness too of like how there are moments where she seems epic, but then there are comedic moments like when she gets rejected by the cow, when she gets hit by the basketball. It makes it for some nice contrast because whenever she gets serious, that's when you know things are gonna get real. or she could be comedic in the drop of a hat. So I like those moments like that because it gives a lot of levity into the sequences in the episode. So that's why I thought the writing overall was good as far as the character standpoint. And I'd say from other elements, from a story standpoint, I like it because there's going to be tension behind the scenes now. Since now we know the world's going to end in 30 days, it's going to have an oh shit factor for every single episode. So it's going to make it really tense. Oh, and don't forget, I think Jin Maeda also did Little Busters, because I remember seeing Little Busters from Jin Maeda, and I really like Little Busters. I haven't seen Charlotte or Angel Beats or Clannad though. I heard for Charlotte and Angel Beats, people say those had rush endings, so I never checked them out because people hated their endings for Charlotte and Angel Beats. And then people say Clannad has a lot of time resets that affects the narrative negatively. But I did remember liking Little Busters a lot though. Even though again its ending was kind of questionable because everything just was fixed instantly by magic out of nowhere. I do remember that's the only thing I didn't like about Little Busters, its ending, where magic just fixed everything. I'm like, really? Magic? Like, it was such a sad, great, built-up ending where I was like, you know what? Even though it ends sad, I respect the guts of the writers to be given us a sad ending, then it just takes it away, where everything's all fixed. That's the only thing I didn't like about Little Busters, because, don't get me wrong, I love the characters, I'm glad the characters are alive, but if you're gonna, like, make us think the main characters gonna die and they don't die, it's like kind of feels like it's just a happy ending put there just because, you know, without necessarily earning it. So those are my thoughts on Little Busters. I still have fun though, just not with the last few episodes. So hopefully this series doesn't end up like that, where there's like some kind of magical Deus Ex Machina that fixes everything. Oh, you know what? Yeah, she kind of did sound like Mikasa. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. Whoa. Alright, yeah, sure. I want to see what's your thoughts on a happy ending. Definitely. I'm curious on that. Natsuki Subaru. Oh, and just as a Nazi Subaru, I'll for sure be on the live chat at least until the 30-minute mark in my timer. Just a heads up, because they're literally the Gymnastic Samurai came out on Funimation's website. I want to do that next, and I want people to beat me to the punch there. So just a heads up. So yeah. So for now, just list up the happy ending, because I'm really curious on that. Then afterwards, I'm gonna be reacting to the Gymnast Samurai. Because a lot of animes came out today. Like, seriously, today was so stacked with animes. I'm like, whoa. I remember, I also reacted to the end of Evangelion. I thought the ending was happy too, because at the end of it all, I mean, should we be talking about that though? Because it might spoil people who haven't seen it yet. That's why. So, let's be big about it. Let's be big about it, not to be stupid, so no one gets spoilers. I agree with you that the ending's happy. For sure. And we'll just keep it at that so that people don't get spoilers, because then people will be angry at both of us, being like, Natsuki Scuba and Miki, and they spoiled the end of Evangelion for us, and I don't want us to get that type of, I don't want us to get the anger comments, because even though End of Evangelion is like got a lot of years, there's still people who haven't seen it yet. But yeah, you're right. I think it's a happy ending too, because at the very least, the two major characters ended up together, and I thought that ending was pretty damn good too, and well done. I also thought it was a good ending. And a happy ending too, if you ask me. I was really satisfied with it. And I'd say End of Evangelion was like one of the best endings I've ever seen for an anime ever, if you ask me. So yeah, I'm agree with you, Natsuki Subaru. Definitely. I actually wouldn't mind it if more animes had that kind of ending, I prefer the endings like that over the top. Yo, nothing super useful? Oh, no. Oh. Alright. That's true. I actually do like how, you're right. You actually do see consequences for some of the stuff that Shinji and Asuka did. True. Yeah. That's actually one of the few moments where we see our Shinji take action, become more assertive. That was actually one of my favorite moments. You're right. Because the old Shinji he wouldn't have done like that choking thing he did. So I do love how that shows off some growth there. True. And it always implied that Asuka would just give Shinji a chance if he was more assertive. Yeah, it actually is. Especially interactions between teenagers, because it doesn't just show you the positive side, but it shows you how in certain instances a couple or potential couple would have to deal with the toxicity of the other party. How not everything is going to be peaches and roses. There are going to be times where there's arguments, where there's feuding, and that's really what I love about the Evangelion series. And that's why I think it's one of the best. At least for me, I think it's one of the best animes of all time. A lot of animes, they just don't stack up to it. At least if you ask me, in my opinion, they don't stack up to it at all. Most of them. True. Yeah, that's the thing about Shinji. He always wanted people to take care of him, but he never really wanted to take care of other people emotionally. That was one of his flaws. I think it made him interesting. One of his character flaws were, yes, he does go through a lot of shit, but so does everyone else. That's the thing. Yeah, we all know Shinji has it hard. That's true. That's where the problem started. When Shinji was only focusing so much on himself that he wasn't focusing on Asuka's emotional needs. Like when Asuka was traumatized in one of the fights, there really wasn't much Shinji could do. Or better yet, when Misato was suffering the loss of one of her loved ones, which again, I'm not going to mention his name so that people don't get spoiled. But yeah, there were multiple instances like that. You're right. And that's one of the wonderful things about this series. Especially always seeing Misato's efforts to always try to find ways of having Shinji gain self-confidence. Yeah, they combine pretty well because you can see why Shinji rejects instrumentality. Although in saying that, yeah, that's what makes it really darn brilliant too. And they did it with no budget. That's the most impressive part. A lot of animes have all the budget in the world, and they do jack shit with it. Evangelion had no budget for 25 and 6, and they made glorious, masterful episodes that still stand to the test of time. That's what makes it so darn amazing. And that's why Evangelion is definitely in my top 10 animes of all time. If you're curious though, for Natsuki Super, if you're curious of what my favorite anime of all time, it's Ashita no Joe. That's my favorite anime of all time. But Evangelion is pretty damn close. It's up there. For me, it's up there, Evangelion. Close to my tops. But Ashita no Joe's number one for me. I guess you could say it is speculation, but then that stuff, I guess that stuff isn't a spoiler. True. Oh man, I hope the rebuild of Evangelion isn't part of Evangelion, because if it is, that's gonna affect Evangelion's legacy. Let's hope it's not connected. I hope. We gotta hope it's not connected. Let's hope people's theories are wrong there. So that if the Evangelion movie 4 sucks balls, at the very least we don't have to associate it with the original, because if it ends up being connected, then by association that's gonna affect the legacy. Oh, okay, so more like a spiritual successor then? Is that what you're saying? Spiritual successor? Because if it's spiritual successor, it wouldn't be that bad if it's just that. But if it's only that, though. Well, yeah, it could be connected. Hopefully, though, I haven't seen the end of Evangelion movies yet, but everyone I know who's seen them say they're not good. And these are people that like the original Evangelion. For me, I'm not gonna see them until the 4th movie is out online, so I can marathon them. That's what I'm waiting for. Because I watched the original when Netflix redubbed the episodes of the original and the end of Evangelion movie. Yeah, I want to binge for End of Evangelion. The only time I don't binge if it's something new, but since I already missed out the hype train for End of Evangelion, I'm gonna wait because regardless, no one's gonna watch my End of Evangelion movies unless it gets a redub. Because people did see my Evangelion for viewership. The reason why I wasn't in a rush is because for End of Evangelion, the movies already came out, so no one's gonna see my reactions to those movies. So that's why I'm gonna binge, because when I binge, I'll still react to them. Just I won't feel pressured of getting views because I'll be binging them. That's why. To lower that type of expectations for myself. For Evangelion, those reactions got views because it got redubbed. Pretty much anything that gets redubbed gets a lot of views for me. Because Saint Seiya also got a lot of views when I react to it. And that's retro. But that did well because of the redub. So that's how it works for my channel historically. Anything that's a redub does really fucking well. If it isn't a redub, it does fucking awful if it's retro. That's just the way my stats tell me. That's true, the soundtrack is amazing. You're right on that. Well, aside from the soundtrack, I gotta say, even has some of the best voice performances too. I even liked Netflix's English dub. It was good. I freaking love the dub. At least if you ask me personally. But yeah, any other questions on Street Subaru? Because next I'm gonna be reacting to the Gymnastic Samurai. Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to that soundtrack once I watch a movie too, the rebuild then. In that case. Oh, no questions? Alright. I have a question. Are you gonna watch Gymnastic Samurai? Or the Irakura Sports Climbing Girls? You're gonna watch one of those two? By any chance, Natsuki Subaru, are you gonna watch one of those two? Or not? Yeah, because for me, I'm gonna watch Gymnast, because that. Oh, okay. Well, for me, I'm gonna watch Gymnast. I'm gonna see if that one ends up being good. Because that came out today, like the first episode. It premiered on Funimation's website. So I'm definitely pumped to see if that one's gonna be good or bad. Alright, I can wait for a bit. While you do that, I'm gonna see if someone already reacted to the Gymnast while you're, Oh, okay. Cool, cool. As for me, I'm gonna see the Gymnast right after I'm done with my video. I'm gonna see it in around 3 to 10 minutes. Oh yeah, regular. Oh yeah, Mahoka. Honestly, for Mahoka, I've heard a lot of people bash on it. Ah, somebody already reacted to the Samurai. I was late. Oh man, I was late on schedule, Natsuki Subaru. Oh damn, I was late. But then again, it's not my fault though, because Funimation was late on them releasing the day I became God. Oh okay, yeah, I figured a lot of people were poking on its flaws, so that's why I figured it wasn't gonna be that great. Because remember. Alright, yeah, I'll check it out right now. It'll be up in 3 to 10 minutes. I mean, I already got beat by it and reacted to it because the driver reacted to the Gymnast first before I did. But then again, I got beat out only because of Funimation. It's Funimation's fault, Natsuki Subaru. Sub extra thick. I'm actually gonna click off soon because I'm gonna react to the Gymnast Samurai. But if you have a question, extra thick, I can answer it now. I can answer a question from you, extra thick, before I go. Sub extra thick. But do you have any questions? Because I gotta react to Gymnast Samurai because the driver already beat me to it. The driver. So I gotta react to it before more people react to the Gymnast. No questions? Okay, what's the question, Natsuki Subaru? I answer it, then I'll react to the Gymnast Samurai. Because I was already beat out by the driver. I already got beat out by him, so I don't want to be beat out by anyone else. Darn Funimation. If only they would have released their subtitles earlier for the day I become God, I would have been done with early. I don't even think the driver would have beat me in speed. Don't get me wrong, I think the driver's cool now. I'm not hating. Then I was. So you're wondering how I'm going to listen to the final decision? I might do that once I'm done with all reactions, because after the Samurai one, I have to react to the Gymnast anime, the sports climbing. So I'd have to do it after those two reactions, and then I can listen to the track. But you'd have to remind me, though, Natsuki Subaru, because Right now, my mind's in like panic mode because I saw the driver react to the episode before I did. So right now my mind's like in panic mode. It's like, oh no, that's my mind pretty much. It's got sirens going off in my mind right now. Because YouTube, they hate my guts for some reason. Like seriously, they just want to fucking torture my mind sometimes. YouTube. Yeah. But I'll see you there though. I'll see you in extra thick if you also gonna watch the Junior Samurai. I'll see you in like 3 to 10 minutes. So yeah. But anyways, thank you so much, extra thick, and also Natsuki Super for comments in the live chat, and also for everyone else watching the live stream. Hope you all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, because I'll definitely be reacting to the Dad Became God episode 2. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye bye everyone.